Hey guys, this is my first travel vlog, so my commentary might be a little unorganized. Anyway, here I am at Cars and Coffee Dallas in Plano, Texas on March 4th, 2017. The reason why I'm doing a voiceover is because Cars and Coffee tends to get really noisy and I didn't want to yell into my camera's microphone. Now, we would usually bring our 87 Porsche 930 slant nose here to actually be part of the show, but at the time it was having battery issues and my dad didn't want to jump start it early in the morning. So we had to bring another car, and as a result we got here a little late when people were already starting to leave. But there was still a lot of cars around. In fact, the whole lot was already full, so anyone else who arrived had to park outside. And without further ado, let's start walking around. First, I'll explain how this Cars and Coffee works. It's supposed to start at 7 in the morning, but as early as like 4:30 in the morning, people already start to line up outside. Yeah, it does get that crazy. The problem with that is the staff don't start letting people in until it's actually 7 o'clock, so until then there's just a huge line out on the street. There was even a hilariously unfortunate occurrence where we were parked outside on the street with the slant nose waiting to get in, and little did we know the water sprinklers were starting to come on and we ended up getting sprayed. Good times. Anyway, this side of the lot is where all the imports hang out. However, there are always at least a few domestic cars that are parked in the import section of the lot, like this T-bucket here, which happened to catch my attention. This part of the import section is where the Porsches gather around, and here I am walking around a 968. There used to be many more Porsches here at Cars and Coffee, and we've made friends with many of the fellow Porsche guys. But they've set out to start their own Cars and Coffee after this one became too hectic, and as a result there are much fewer of them now. Why can't all school buses be like this?
Well, I guess you can today if you want to.
This side of the lot is a bit more mixed because there are both domestic cars and import cars. Here we have an Austin Haley and a TBR 2500M. And over here there's a Dodge Challenger, a Ford Fairmont, a Porsche 944, an MGB, a Mustang, another Ford Fairmont, a Chevy Silverado, a Honda Civic, and a Volkswagen Thing. A random fact I would like to add in is my dad's first car was a Ford Fairmont. Here I have a few close-up shots of the Thing because, well, who doesn't like old Volkswagens?
Motor 1600, yep, just
This DeLorean isn't any regular old DeLorean. Its original engine was swapped out with a VR6 turbo, so not only is it much more powerful, but it's also a lot faster. I don't know how much power it has or what its top speed is, but I imagine it's pretty amazing.
Turbo, yeah. It's a custom engine, the whole thing. Okay. I was gonna say,
I think this might be a Volkswagen VR6, but I'm not so sure. What I am sure of is, if the DeLorean time machine had this engine, Marty McFly would get to 88 miles an hour in no time.
She does like cars.
really? Okay.
Yeah, she, when my wife was pregnant, we drove my car around. My car is loud. And so, when she was born, we drove around my wife's car.
I do a lot of work on mine too. I grew up in cars when I was a kid. My mom. I grew up.
Here's a shot of the VR6 turbo decal because that's such a cool font. This part of the lot isn't really limited to any particular make. It's basically just an overflow for the cars that couldn't park in the other sections because they were full. Here's another part of the lot's import section, where there are several Subarus and a lone Porsche 924. Over here is a stanced Honda Civic. I have a friend who's into stanced cars, so shout out to Oscar. I filmed this clip just for you. This Scion FRS caught my attention because I saw what looked to be a turbo in its engine compartment, but upon closer inspection I realized that it was a centrifugal supercharger. Still pretty cool though. Here we have 3 JDM K cars, a Suzuki Alto Works RSR with 4-wheel drive, and a pair of Honda Beats. Of course, being JDM, they all have right-hand drive. Shout out to Aloysi, he's a good friend who likes K cars. There were 3 race cars brought to this show on a trailer, one being this BMW 4 Series, this Dodge Viper,
It looked like
think is a Mercedes-AMG GTR. I had to film this BMW E33 series because of how fantastically unusual its modifications were, like the lifted suspension and the all-terrain tires. Also, just have a look at where the exhaust pipe goes.
Actually, it doesn't. No, I'm not. Because the guy also has his
That's something I did not know we could advertise it.
This part of the lot was apparently where all the GTRs were gathering around. And I'm probably gonna get some crap for this, but I honestly don't really like the GTR because it takes so little effort to turn it into an insanely fast car that basically every other car is no match for it. And also, being mostly computer controlled, it takes little to no skill to drive. But everyone has their own opinion.
We were getting worried. We were like, this landmark is moving.
I couldn't resist having a look at this GTR's engine because I always appreciate a well-modified engine.
I know. I wanted to have
Cars and Coffee isn't just for full-size cars. Here's an RC Mustang drift car that I couldn't resist filming because it was so fun to watch it drift and do donuts. Here at the opposite side of the lot is where all the supercars are. When I got here, there was a black 86 930 slant nose that unfortunately left before I was able to film it. It seems as though whenever our own 930 isn't here, there's one filling in for us. Here's an Aston Martin V12 Vantage. A Ferrari 328 GTS, a Ferrari 488 Spider, an Audi R8, a Lamborghini Gallardo, and a Ferrari F12 TDF. Finally, we have another Aston Martin V12 Vantage, and next to it is a McLaren 650S, a Ferrari 599, and 458. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll close out with several clips of some of the cars leaving so you can enjoy the sights and sounds.
Mm-hmm.